Hey everyone, Hallie Scott here, and today I'm going to cover Here Comes the Sun on the Ukulele by George Harrison and the Beatles. Before I get started, my quick housekeeping rules are, number one, I try to keep my videos under 7 minutes. Number two, I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just a guy who loves the ukulele. Number three, I do not sing like Pavarotti. And number four, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button. Now that the housekeeping is out of the way, let's talk about this great song. And what makes it great is that you can play this song at any level that you are. If you just play those 6 chords, you will sound great. And if you add some of these riffs later on, or you're able to add them right now, it just makes the song sound better. So any level can play the song, and it's a great song. So let's go over our chords real quick. The G chord, we're going to take our first finger and put it on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. We're going to take our 2nd finger, put it on the 2nd fret, 1st string, and we're going to take our 3rd finger and we're going to put it on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. The next chord we're going to talk about is a C, and we're just going to take our ring finger, put it on the 3rd fret, 1st string. Our next chord is going to be a D, and our D we're going to take our 3rd, 4th, and 5th finger, the middle, ring, and pinky, and we're going to put them on the 2nd fret, and they're going to cover the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. We're going to leave our index finger free. And then we're going to play an A7, which is going to be our 1st finger, 1st fret, 3rd string. And the next chord will be an F, and it's going to be the 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string, the 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string, and the last chord that we're going to play is going to be the B flat, and this is going to be a bar chord. So we're going to, with our index finger, bar the 1st fret. We're going to take our 2nd finger, put it on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and we're going to take our 3rd finger, put it on the 3rd fret, 4th string. And those are the chords, again, and if you just played the chords and nothing else, you would sound like a superstar. But we have these 3 little riffs here, and I'm going to go over those real quick because they really add some good flavor to the song. So for this first one here, I'm going to maintain this G chord, and this riff follows the G chord every time it's played, to the best of my knowledge. So my 2nd and 3rd fingers are already in position on the 1st and 2nd strings. So I can go, and then I'm going to lift up my middle finger and pluck that open 1st string, and then I'm going to put that middle finger back down on the 2nd fret, 1st string, and that will sound like this at speed. So just give that a couple of practices. And you'll get with all of these, if you just practice them a couple of times, you'll get them quite nicely. And then I'm going to jump ahead to this one here, riff number 3, and we're going to play it 2 different ways. So it's primarily done on the 2nd string, the last note being on the 1st string, and it's going to be open. But it's going to go 2, 0, 2, 3, 0, and it's going to sound like just like that. Okay, now there's going to be another way to play it, and this is probably going to be the way that this is the way that I play it the entire time. Is if I'm playing a D, right? My pinky finger is on that 2nd string, 2nd fret. Okay? And so what I end up doing is I just end up strumming a D chord through this entire thing. Just like that. So I go D, I lift up that pinky, open, I put it back down, and then I move that pinky to the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and then I bring it back to a traditional D, and I just strum it catching that open one. So it goes. And so let's just kind of hit that a couple of times. practice this enough to where you can play it, you know, with a nice flow, and that's what we're looking for. And that's really what this entire song is about, is that all of these riffs bleed into these nice flowing chords, or from these nice flowing chords. And the last riff we're going to talk about is riff 2, and this is the main one, the crux of it. But it's actually pretty simple. It just goes 4-3-0, 2-3-0, 0-3-0, 2-3-0, and then 3-2-0-3 on the second fret. And so what I end up doing is I will, and this comes after a G chord every time. And so what I end up doing is I end up going from a G chord to an E minor chord, right, without my index finger there. So what ends up happening is my second finger is on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and my 3rd finger is on the 4th fret, 3rd string. And if you just strum down it, not strum down it, pluck down it, starting at the 3rd one, at the 3rd string, you can go, and then lift up the ring finger, keeping the middle finger there, and placing the index finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, and then I just lift up that one, and I only have one finger down, and then I put that index finger right back on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and then I go right into this little 3-2-0-3, and my ring, or my middle finger is already where it needs to be on the 3. 3-2-0-3. And I think that's what we end up with right there. So it'll end up sounding like this. So there's just a little bit of a mistake there. I should have a 2 right there. And so it should actually be 3-2-0-2-3. So it's just kind of walking down, just like that. And I'll make sure that it's annotated correctly. So, and you just want to practice that. And you want to practice the entire thing. And this walks right back into a G. Okay, so those are all the 3 riffs for it, and here is the chords for it. So make sure your dog has fleas, and let's get to it. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darlings, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darlings, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darlings, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darlings, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. And there you have it. Here Comes the Sun by George Harrison and the Beatles. If you like what you heard, please hit the subscribe button. And until next week, love each other.